My name is President Womack. I'd like to tell you a little about myself and then maybe you'll understand why my grandson President Mark Womack asked you to come to a meeting at the Ogden Family Search Center July 17 at 7 p.m. where we'll be learning about the Family Search site and how it can be used as a tool in learning about our ancestors. I was born the 4th day of November 1915, in a little two-room shack south of Firth, Bingham County, Idaho, to Walter Nathaniel and Julia and Teeples Womack. At about the age of 1 I moved to a homestead at Grave Creek where I spent my first 10 years. I started school at the age of 5 in a one-room schoolhouse. It was a little log house with a dirt roof. In winter we had to go to school on skis. For heating we just had a little box heater wood stove. The school had only one window. For water they had to haul it in barrels from a creek about a mile away. I only went there 2 years before we started in a new school that was made out of lumber. Before I started my 4th year of high school I became interested in a group of young people who belonged to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and through them I became converted. I was baptized a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints on the 28th day of September, 1934, in a snowstorm, in the Snake River at Ashton, Idaho. I was confirmed the 7th of October, 1934, and had to walk 14 miles to be confirmed. I was married by President William Noble, President of the Logan Temple, on July 31, 1935. I was really scared because I had no one with me and I was new to all things in the church. However, it was one of the most glorious experiences I have ever had, and the fact that I had a beautiful wife for time and all eternity. On the 10th of June 1951 I was ordained a bishop of the Kimball Ward by Spencer W. Kimball. I was an active and dedicated member of the church all my life. I even served a mission with my wife to Albuquerque, New Mexico. I was devoted to the church and to my family. The concept of eternal families has always been important to me, and it makes me glad to see that it is also important to my posterity, especially my grandson President Mark Womack. I hope this brief history lesson about me will inspire you to prepare yourself for this training and get you excited to come learn about your own ancestors and to see what fun things you can discover about them. My sweetheart Bertha will now go over a few items to help you prepare for the meeting.
Thank you, Daryl. Hello, I'm Bertha Grover Womack. I'm your stake president's grandma. I was born in the year 1918 and I passed away in 1994, but thanks to Family Search memories, the memory of me will live on forever, much like my temple marriage to my sweetheart Daryl. Yes. Even after 2 weeks from his marriage proposal, when he asked me if I'd made up my mind, I just knew the answer was yes. Eternal families have always been important to the Grovers and Womacks, and I don't regret my decision to marry Daryl. You may not know this about me, but I came from an amazing family. Everyone of either my grandparents or great-grandparents came out west to follow the prophet, to be with the saints, and build up Zion. Daryl was a new member of the church and he wasn't even an elder at the time he proposed, but he lived a life worthy of great respect from all of my family and ancestors. Speaking of family, I'd like to thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedules and important family time to prepare for our leadership training meeting in the Family Search Center in a few weeks. Let's get started by going over just a couple of things to help make sure you all have the best possible experience when you come. We all want you to walk away from the training with the tools and knowledge you'll need to seek out and learn about your own ancestors and then be able to share that with others. Did you know that I've always enjoyed teaching? Especially in the many church callings that I'd served in over the years, and I also taught in the 4-H program. So I think I'm going to enjoy helping you today. So let's first make sure that you can all log in. I'll go ahead and show you how that's done and what to do if you are having any trouble. Now, assuming you have already created an account with Family Search. There are a few ways you can log in. Today I'll show you two. For both of them you'll need to first go to the Family Search website at familysearch.org and click Sign In. While you're here, I'd recommend you bookmark the site if you haven't already done that. After you click Sign On, you will have several options to sign in with. Many people select Continue with Church Account. If you choose this option, then you will enter your church username and password, and then you'll enter the code the church will send you. The other option is to enter your Family Search username and password. Please remember, the Family Search password is different from your church's username and password, so be careful not to enter the wrong one. If anyone has forgotten your username or password, then click Forgot Username or Password and enter either your recovery phone number or email address, and a code will be sent to you with a link to reset it. If you're having any trouble at all, you can call 866-406-1830 for assistance. Did you happen to notice the phone number? The 4 is for April. Then the 06 is for the 6th, and then the year 1830. It's the day the church was organized. Pretty easy to remember if you ask me, so call 866-406-1830 if you have any trouble logging in. After you have successfully logged in using either method, you will be at the home page. The final thing we'd like to do is to give you a quick tour of the Family Search site. Daryl is going to show you a few things, so please pay attention to him for just a couple more minutes. Also, please write down any questions you have, and the missionaries at the Family Search Center will address them during your training with them. Go ahead, Daryl.
Isn't she wonderful? Now you know why I didn't give up on her after I proposed and she took 2 weeks to make up her mind. Honestly though, we knew each other for about a year before I asked her to marry me, and she knew me pretty well. Well, let me show you in Family Search where the memory of me will live on forever and how you can discover fun things about your ancestors. Once you log in, you'll be at the home page. This page will have information and links to other pages. We won't go over everything now, but please scroll through it and see what you can find on your homepage. Also, if you ever get lost in sight, just click the green Family Search logo in the upper left corner and it will take you back to the homepage. Now if you scroll to the bottom of the homepage, you'll see the Solutions Gallery. Click on that just for fun and see if there's anything that interests you. There's lots of fun things to do here. What is this? Games? Really? Who has time for games when there's work to be done? Geneoparty? Really? I'll take people for 2 cows and a chicken. No, make that facts for 5 pigs and a goat. Games? What has happened to the world since I died? How about we play a game that I knew how to play? It's called hide and seek. I'll hide and you can try and find me. And just to make it easy for you, I'll show you my full name and personal identification number. Did you see that? It's Daryl Verdon Womack, KWZC 7Z8. I can see you're going to have trouble, so watch what I do. Because I'm already in the Family Search system, just click Search and then select Family Tree. You will then see Find by Name and Find by ID. I think you've got it from here. Well, congratulations, you found me. Now you're it. It's time to just explore and see what you can discover about me. You know what, I think you've got the hang of it and you can now start exploring your own family. I'd start by going to Family Tree and select Tree and find your discoveries. Well, Bertha, I think our job is done here. This is one intelligent group of leaders, and I think they're now ready for some hands-on learning at the Family Search Center in a few weeks. I sure enjoyed our time together, and I'm grateful you were able to learn a little about us. I sure hope you find joy in searching out your ancestors. Will, Bertha dear, do you have any final thoughts for this amazing group?
Yes, before I fade back into history, I'd like to pass on the love that those volunteering and serving in temple and family history work have for them. They are so excited to be meeting with them in a few weeks. And I'd like them to always remember the wonderful plan that our Heavenly Father has for His children, and that plan is all about families, and that there is a way prepared so families can be together forever. We love you, and goodbye, for now.